Scott, I'm from Glenwood, New Jersey, and I found LeafFilter by basically researching a bunch of different companies regarding my gutter guards. Um, I have just a quick background. I have 4 sets of gutters on my house, which is a raised ranch, so it's basically 2 stories. I had new gutters installed about 18 months ago, but I only had generic leaf filters put on one section, which is in the back where we have a bunch of trees. I later found out that I still need to get my ladder out, clean the gutters, all of that, and kind of kicked myself for not getting leaf filters on the other gutters. But then as I looked a little bit further into the ones that I had, on really big downpours, it did seem like the water kind of cascaded off, didn't make it into the gutters, and along with that, it would kind of back up and go under my shingles a little bit before it would actually run off. So with that being the case, I decided to do a little bit more research, see what kind of gutter guards were recommended out there, and most of everything that I read was LeafFilter were the ones to get. I read a bunch of reviews on them as well. So I did end up having them come over to give me an estimate. They came, they measured everything, showed me a sample of it, which looked like pretty good quality. I ended up getting an estimate from them, which at the time was a little bit more than I wanted to spend. So I let it go, but I did know at the time those were the gutter guards that I wanted to get. They were the good quality, just didn't fit in my budget at this point. About a week later, LeafFilter called me up. They worked with me pretty well on the phone, ended up getting it within my budget as long as I would have them installed in the next couple of weeks, which was fine with me because it fit in what I had planned. So we got them installed. They came the day they said. They cleaned up everything well. They, basically did a really good job. They used protection for the ladders to not scratch my new gutters, things like that. So I can say, it's 4 to 5 weeks later now, and I'm pretty happy with them. We've, as luck would have it, we've gotten some good downpours here. I'm in North Jersey, so we've gotten some snow too, which runs off and normally causes problems. And how my house is set up, I can look out my living room window and see my lower gutters, and basically the upper gutters drain down to the lower gutters and then out. So there's a good amount of water that comes down. And I haven't had any runoff at all. They've gone right in the gutter. And then you can also see the filter, what gets filtered out. And my roof is newer as well, so I'll have little granules come from my roof, and they get filtered out. So basically all the water goes in, everything else got filtered out, even minute things, and they just kind of run off, which is exactly what I wanted to do. So I'll just say on my end, it was a total success for me. I'd recommend them to anyone, and they look well as well. They don't, because I was concerned about my gutters looking fine, and they really blend in well.